Alright, round 6 this time against the Kilika Beasts. Just continue kind of going through it, trying to complete this league. Yeah. I don't know. I think I say the same thing a lot. Well, like, alright guys, this is the 20th league we've done. Time to complete it. It's not really the 20th. But yeah, that actually mathematically does not even add up when you think about it. It's like episode like 181, and every league is 10 games. So yeah. But anyways, actually, I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. You see, Yamaguara there has half catch, so we're gonna push forward with Doram, just trying to get a boost to push forward. It is kind of interesting how strategies change when your players aren't as good, because before when we had just hit this curve where we like had bad stats. I mean, we'd never had great stats, but when our stats became really atrocious, like we couldn't match them and win. I used to have trouble with a boost pushing forward, but now if I go to the right or the left, then my forwards start pushing, which I think is actually something to, I mean, kind of interesting, because you have to like understand what the AI is going to do in certain situations and just force it to do things. Mafuri's still slow, but I mean, she's getting faster. Alright, it goes above Bigson and right to Biggs. So this is where we get some real trouble. You see, they both are going to break through, but even if they all hit and there's no tackle slip, it's a lot of stats to deal with. They are incredibly fortunate, though. See, I was telling myself I was okay with Biggs tackling through, but I didn't realize he had that much tackle. Anyways, you see, looks like it went right through because of tackle slip, and we're actually going to be able to pass to a boost and go forward then. Because even if Bada encounters, which he might not here, I mean, it's not going to be an issue. Because our endurance is so high. Or more specifically, Bada's attack is so low. Maybe it would be an interesting, sorry, I'm like, if you watched the last video, I did a lot of thinking about like what I wanted to record in the future and talked a little bit about it, and I talked about making this channel more of a whole mini games, like a lot of mini games and all sorts of things like that. So maybe it would be kind of cool to record at least one of every single, like record every single mini game in every Final Fantasy game, but like just make it like one of each, unless it really is fun. Just to have like a documentary, because I don't think, I mean, please, someone tell me if I'm wrong. I don't know of a lot of people who just do Final Fantasy content. Like, I know of people who do fantasy content, but not just Final Fantasy. So I definitely think that'd be interesting to, like, be the person who just does Final Fantasy. I mean, right now, I'm definitely the person who does Blitzball the most on YouTube. I think. Myself, that's what I think. Also, I can't speak English. But, yeah, I've never seen anyone's content match the quantity of mine. Some people have, I think, better quality at some point, because I mean, I don't know, I don't think the stuff I upload's that great, but you know, I think it'd be really cool to like have I think there's like a race in Final Fantasy 12, Final Fantasy 1, I think there's like a fishing game you can unlock, Final Fantasy 2, I don't even know. I mean, this stuff I actually don't even know what the mini games would look like, but definitely something really cool to look forward to. See, the thing is, like, I'm full of ideas for videos. Like, I've got all sorts of, like, I could do this and it would be awesome. But whenever I want to do them, I just don't end up doing them. I don't know why. I feel like I'm going to, like, ruin the channel because it's going to change, and I don't, like, me, like, myself, I don't want to, like, have Blitzball Mania, like, switch and then me regret it, like me be like, nah, I should have just remained Blitzball. It makes more sense that way. But who knows? I think it's gonna change. I want it. It's gonna be terrible. The thing I'm worried about is I gotta think of a different name. I think I am gonna keep Blitzball Mania. I mentioned that in the last video, but it's definitely would be interesting just to see what it would all look like. But yeah, definitely stay tuned for the future. Could be interesting. And I think it could be real positive growth and just fun. I mean, that's the whole point I do YouTube. I think I've said it a lot on this channel. I've said it a lot to my friends, people who ask, people who don't ask. I just like talking about it because I enjoy it so much. But I really like the idea of a community, and there's specific people that like Blitzball. I think the people watching this video, majority of them like Blitzball. I might be wrong in that assumption, but I feel like if you're searching out Blitzball videos, it's because you either like Blitzball or you're really trying to get the key items. And if they're watching my videos, they probably clicked off when they realized it wasn't about that. But I think if we add more mini games to it, it could grow the community a bit more. And what I would like to see, I might be wrong about this. I was a part of YouTube like 2000. I want to say 2008. Was when I like really started going on YouTube. 2010 was when I started recording stuff. But I remember there used to be video responses. That used to be a thing where you could respond to a video with a video, which I thought was awesome. I don't even think it's a thing anymore, or maybe I just don't see it because it's not really promoted. Like it used to be on the bottom of the video responses were there. So it's something really cool. Like that's what I would like to see. As weird as that sounds, I want to see other people's content. And I understand with video games it's a little bit harder because with a response on just like a vlog or something, you can just put your face and like that's it. With video games, sometimes you want to record the actual content you're talking about. So I mean, it would be hard, but definitely that's the goal. I want to see other people's content for Final Fantasy because I enjoy watching it, and that's why I made this channel. I guess the whole point of the rant was I feel like the reason I do it is about community, and that's why I would want to add more mini games to it, to the channel at least. So it definitely would be interesting to see how it goes. Plus you gotta get them views. Subscribe for subscribe anybody? No, that's I always liked when that was a thing, so I was like, wait, what? I was so confused. I never understood, because there used to be like the whole like, if you subscribe to me, I'll subscribe to you. And I don't think subscriber counts really mattered. I think it mattered when you wanted to be a partner. Like you had to have a specific amount of views and you had a specific amount of subscribers. But now everyone's a partner. Like they do not care. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just going on like rants that are not even pertaining to Blitzball, and I apologize like every other word, so you know it works. But yeah, we should get a lot of experience here, and it should be good. So I think what I'm gonna actually do is I'm gonna look at mini games within Final Fantasies. I know of a lot of them. I've played a lot of Final Fantasy games. Probably not as much as other people, but a lot of them. I think like probably like 9 or 10 Final Fantasy games, because there's offshoots and stuff. Maybe actually probably a lot more now I think about it. But either way, I don't think I'd want to record anything that's kind of mini game-ish. Like you search for cactuars in Final Fantasy X too, and also in Final Fantasy X. I don't know if I'd want to record that. I mean, it's a mini game, yes, but it's not a repetitive one. And I feel like that's more of like a guide. Like, because, you know, like with Blitzball, everything's different. Like, you can choose different players. Outcomes can be different. With, like, those kind of minigames, the outcome's the same. Like, it's always the same. Like, you defeat them, and then you, like, find them, and there's tons of guides on that. Granted, you can say that a lot about it. You can say that about a lot of stuff, though. So, maybe. Definitely interested to see what you guys have to say. Just curious. But yeah, I'm definitely excited for the future. I'm really looking forward to a lot of stuff, and I think like this could definitely become a huge like community, and I want it to be that, because I mean the more the merrier. I'm okay with people criticizing, with people loving. Like I just, you know, When you like something, you want more people to. It's like when you tell your friend about something really cool, and you just like, you have to love this because I love this, and it is so awesome. Love this with me, kind of thing. That's how I feel about like the stuff I record. I'm like, I love this mini game. You must love it too. Let's love this together. Yeah. But anyways, end of like weird rant. The Blitzball timer got me. I was like, all right, time to stop talking. Anyways, looks like we got actually a lot of experience compared to what we like normally get. Doran went up to 31 endurance, more HP. Oh my gosh, Roddy got everything. More speed, more endurance, more pass, more shoot, more block, more attack, more HP. Everything but what he actually is meant to be, a goalie. He got no catch. But that's actually fine. I'm okay with attack because he needs to get that up anyways. Looks like Guato staying with Luca Goers. And that's it for changes. I mean, nothing really changed. We're still top scorer, of course. And anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time.